Folks, welcome to the games ratings for the SNES. I don't know anything about Ultraman. Here he is. Doesn't he just get big? That's his thing? Nothing about Ultraman or this game. I don't think it was localized to America. It might have... Maybe he was? I don't know. Apparently he's 200 feet tall. Mach 26, I don't know how fast that is. Let's check. 20,000 miles per hour seems like a joke. It's just... I mean, that's quite fast. That's more than just being big. That's quite fast. Fighting an evil virus that makes things big. Here's some black and white pictures for us to try and figure out, I guess. When holding a monster, throw. Force spin kick. This is gonna be a fighting game of some kind. Wrestling fighting game, that's what I figured. That's like all I know about Ultraman is that I can expect this. I'm trying to remember what I can with the controls, but it sure seems like I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Alright, well that's it. There was some discourse about it. I'm not sure ultimately how I feel, but there are some games that I'm not sure I want to do. This isn't really one of them, I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of games that weren't localized, and I question if I should be doing those. For this. I think that's gonna make things pretty tedious if I try to go through all of them. Let's play. But I am on the fence about a couple of those. This Ranma game is definitely different from the other one that we played. Looks way better. I think if there's enough effort behind it that there's a translation patch, I'm more inclined to play it, but if there's not even that, then I don't think I need to do it. I'm not the audience for it at all. But even putting translation patches on and stuff is way more effort than some of these take. Like, it's not super hard to do, but... Alright, Ultraman, towards the future. No options. This is... 120,000 tons. That's, there's an extra zero in there. Things are so big. Bigger than before. Oh my god. Get him Ultraman 2. It's an endless arena of just him backing away from me. I can pick these. Hold on, I can pick these L moves down below, but they don't seem to care. It says that the Y button fires the special weapon, but the weapons are like burning plasma and arrow beam and knuckle shooter. That's not happening, so I'm trying to figure out why. There are so many different moves. It's just the manual's not making clear how to do any of these. Maybe I have to charge it or something. Like there's a black and white picture of them firing one of those. You're gonna have to work it out, I guess. Oh my god. It's pretty damn early in the SNES life, this game, and you can tell, but I played Power Rangers game is the thing I think of when I see these big monsters in this kind of combat. And it's way better. I don't know how much... Oh my god, how do I do this? I might need a different guide than the manual just to figure this one out. Shit. No longer finishable. Hold on a second. I'm gonna run out of time. What the fuck? Let me make sure my buttons are right. Maybe it's my fault. It is my fault. Okay. Controller issue. We broke through. We got a gradient with 4 colors on it. The power of the SNES is popping off here with the scaling and whatnot. Bogan. Alright. Look at this ridiculous creature, man. Oh, you're cooked. I got all these cool moves now that actually function. I don't know what you can actually do to win this game out. Feels like not much. Some kind of run somewhere that I don't feel like was listed in the manual. I gotta figure that out. Okay, now we charge, I guess. which is like lousy, stupid. But alright, we'll do it. Oh, big jumps. Hate it when I land on my fella and get clobbered. Fucking come on. He doesn't have to do some level 4 fatality or whatever. Oh good, he starts dead, but that means nothing because I have to wait. Like this. We have all these ridiculous moves that functionally are the same thing, right? Like, am I supposed to believe he takes more damage from this? Is it enemy dependent? Like, does the other guy take less damage from this back kick? I get excited when the screen pops up because I keep thinking it's going to turn into a shmup, which is objectively just going to be a better game than what they've done here. But nope, it's just really ugly camo pattern flying in the background. Here comes Alf. Oh my god. I still haven't really worked out how to run. It's like double tap, but it's drunk. It just doesn't work the way it should. This is not my genre at all, these wrestling kind of games. Or creature games, for that matter, but nevertheless, I am familiar with them. I should be able to get the things to listen to me a little better than this. I would say this is the most unresponsive of all of them that I've ever played. You do have a lot of cool moves, though, I guess. I don't want to use any of them, but yeah. I sure don't want to use my bar, because I have to wait now. It takes forever. I do like this ridiculously bad art. It's like trolling me with this art. I've never seen this ever. Like, just a completely different universe we're living in where Ultraman is on TV and you can watch it than what I've got in my life. There's just no opportunity as a kid to ever have seen this. Probably wouldn't have hated it, but that's okay. This is the only move that I think works because I can't dodge their projectile as far as I can tell, or block it or whatever. I can't roll through it. I can't do anything. I can jump over it, usually. So, hit him with that. And maybe we'll evade most of them. What? Oh no! That sucks! What do you want, Barongas? Oh. Begin the flips. Nah, you're not getting that one. Ultraman says, time. Little into the breach for our bug fighting. Gouda stew. Man, 34,000 tons? I can take this guy. Stick with the strat. You gotta believe in it. It's the only chance we got. Gotta land those dive kicks, man. I haven't actually checked out my other moves. They're okay. I think I can mix in, if it's up in my face, some of these drop kicks. Get a little bonus damage in there. But for evasion's sake, we need to be doing the flips. Now that we're in... we need BP mode activated here. I'm just cracked at Ultraman. What can I say? I've worked out how to win. That being said, we're like half done. There's 6, 7, 8, and 9 to go. I don't think I'm interested in pursuing more of them. It's obviously giving them more and more health And I think that the game is not going to change much. Man, you look ridiculous. Because you can't really dodge any of this shit while it's hacking at the same time. I don't really see how you can do anything here to do better. I don't know. This doesn't seem realistic to pull this one off. How much health this guy has. He's so crazy. Charging around. I ain't got that shit. Should have recruited this turtle, man. Come get some. I found out a new strat for the turtle, if you're taking notes. Alright, yeah. Breakthrough. Challenge next. If this was the video game I had, I probably wouldn't have played so many video games growing up. Like, I had, like, Mario World and stuff at the same time that this came out. Man. Like, just... Come on. Like, even if you like Ultraman, I just don't see it. I don't see any quality here. It's got some neat animations for the moves that you can do. And it ends there in terms of what's interesting. You don't want to do any of those moves, though. Not really. Ugh, I can't even hit this guy. Back to kicks. Oh, he's jumping. Fuck's sake. He always stays just out of range. Really? Not good enough? Oh, that was bad. I'm actually curious how much damage that does. Let's see. Pretty chunky. So I guess the way to win this game is to actually just evade until that's ready 3 times. Like, just charge the bar and run. You can do these iframe ducks, and you can just evade everything, and that might win? I don't know. It seems like this has iframes on it, but that guy hit me through it just there. It seems like, for the most part, it does indeed just block whatever, so... Yeah, you can just... He can't catch up to me anyway. Yeah, I think you can easily get 3 off in 3 minutes, no problem. Just don't miss. I'm not sure which one is the most efficient either. It might just... I guess they all are kind of the same. And you can certainly help it out with some kicks now and then. It's not a big deal. That's only what you have to do if you have no health left. This game was made to be cheesed. Like, there's just nothing here. I just need to hit him one more time and charge the bar. I'm just running. I mean, I guess I might as well win. We got 2 levels left. I wasn't going to, but we got to... While I was trying to lose, it was harder to run out of lives than just win, so... What cheater is next? Yeah, no, I'm not the target audience for this. I'm surprised it got localized, though. I would not have known who this guy was until, like, 2010. Like, the internet ran me into this dude at some point. So there was, like, nothing for it except for the gameplay, and that's not, you know, that's not here, so... We have Godzilla at home here, just runs backwards and shoots at me. But, he's losing real bad, so... I guess they do different things enough that I do have to worry about it a little bit. Like, I can't just keep jump kicking the other guy, but it works great here, so... Whatever. I thought I'd have to cheat, you know? Like, a little bit. Like, I cheated one time. But it doesn't seem like that's necessary. It seems like if I just figure out what to do at all against each one of them, one move always works, whatever it is. And now I have 2 lives, so basically an E-tank of health throughout this guy since he doesn't get healed. Killer Z. This is, according to the manual, the final boss. In the darkest corner of an evil galaxy, a nuclear bomb intended to stop this heinous monster has only served to increase its power with laser weapons and fire-spitting breath. It jumps a lot. Loves to dodge. I also jump a lot and love to dodge, so... Let's be friends, Ozzy. If he jumps towards me, I need to jump backwards and kick, or I'll get hit instead of him. Fuck. This sucks, man. This sucks a lot. Holy shit, that hurts so bad. You're cooked. I can't flip away from his jump attack thing, actually. I need to consider other moves here when he's spamming that too much. I wonder if my run is, like, based on distance or something, because I cannot figure out why it doesn't run most of the time. Come on, man. Get out of here. Ah, need to land a kick. Hooray! Congratulations! Well, that took 20 minutes. What the hell? $70, please. I cheated one time irrelevantly before I threw away 2 lives on purpose. Since the boss doesn't heal, I would have absolutely won. The only time I cheated was when we both had 0 health and I couldn't get the blast off. I feel like the game cheated me though because I timed it right. It just didn't work for some reason. It must have been on like the last frame of vulnerability or something. But I won even after throwing away 2 lives, just like in a I'm not gonna finish this game, let's just rate it now, and I just decided to start playing again. Came back, bounced back. I didn't see any options, and the manual says that that is the last boss. So I don't know if there's more content that I don't know how to get to it. I do want to show these off. There's our fellas. I don't know how to get to options if there are any. It doesn't seem like there are. Maybe that's a different version or something. The manual also doesn't seem to say anything about setting the difficulty. It says there's a difficulty somewhere, but where? It doesn't say how you get to it, and I don't have any... It's a hidden menu? Well, whatever. That's even worse, like... Now we can rate this game to the tunes of Ultraman. Let's try it. It seems like it was on expert. This is our game rating tune. Let's pick a good one. Alright. Fun factor? I guess. If you like this genre, it's like a... It's single player as far as I can tell. That sucks. It's not really... It doesn't really play well. The enemies suck. Unique ideas? No. Not really. Not good ideas, especially. Like, just... The only thing I can think of is the way the system works for shooting your beams, and I don't think I've ever seen it done worse. Like, it's mandatory to win, and it takes forever. It just makes you not want to use them, ultimately. It's just a inverted fun. kind of system. I don't like it at all. Controls, they are functional. They could be worse. Like, I can do the moves they're looking for, they just don't work very well. Appearance, whatever. It looks mediocre, not the worst thing I've ever seen, but... It's mostly just the animations. The gradients aren't selling me. I'm torn between 1 or 2 on this, even. I'm gonna look at the graphics again, real quick. Let's buzz in. These pictures are ridiculous. That's not selling me. This is disgusting. Here's the SNES stretching stuff. I don't know. It looks alright. I'll give it a 2. Like, it really isn't that bad. Sound. Pretty weak sound effects, too. There's probably, I mean, we can even check in the sound menu, but I bet it's just a bunch of, like, comic book character sort of sound effects, like 30 of them, and that's it, and not really, they don't really sound good. They sound like an NES game, and I don't hate that. This is really early in the SNES life, so I'm gonna give it a little break there. The music is also functional, I guess. Fascinating? Not even a little bit, man. Like, I don't really think so. Approachable? No. I mean, I beat it easily enough, I guess, but I think it's because I'm familiar with playing games that suck like this and just don't really have anything. I just figured out what they wanted to do and how I could break it. Like, I didn't play the game the way they wanted me to, I don't think. I think a 2 on this is fine. Hates the player? Not really. It doesn't really have anything. The worst thing about it is forcing you to use the finisher move, but is that like his thing? Is that how he always does it? That's a Power Rangers thing too. I suspect that that's just how the show works. They charge up their Megatron punch or whatever and then blast them. Difficulty is 3 is fine. I think it is. I'm actually gonna give it a 2. The way they don't heal the enemy is very friendly, actually. Very bare bones game though. I had to mix up how I beat the AI here, but ultimately that's all I really had to do. Really don't think much of this one. It's gonna go in here where I put most of the boring games. And also where I put most of the games that just don't have very much content. I beat this game in like 15 minutes, like for real. And I was tired of it in 5 minutes. So I think it is worse than most of these. It's worse than Blues Brothers. It's not better than Wolverine's Adamantium Rage, which as much as I dislike it, this should also be down here, honestly. Probably here, honestly. I'm biased against that game, really hate it a lot, but I'm giving it a shaft of a rating by putting it there. Anyway, I think it's still going to go a little higher up here because it's so empty. I don't know what else they could do with it, though. They could just make it more fun, probably. Yeah, I was thinking about making the score matter more, but either I need to go in and revise the list to make that reflect my opinions, or I just need to accept that even though I think this game it's got these qualities, I still think I'd rather play. This is ultimately a list of which one I'd rather play than it is which one I think is actually the worst. And the score system is what I think is determining how it's the worst. I need to rename the category if I leave it this way. Do I think it's better than Ultima? No, probably not. I think it's better than Lord of the Rings. Man. I mean, this game has so much content, but it sucks real bad at exploring it, so is it really content? I think it's probably better than Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball. Maybe. I mean, that's 2 players. I always want to give games credit for that. I'd rather play a 2-player game that sucks than a single-player game that sucks a little bit less. I think it is probably better than some of these other ones, though. American Gladiators? That's a tough call. Yeah, right? Like, a fighting game like this should have versus mode. It seems like they rushed it out the door to me. Fighting games had been 2 players for a long time. It took the SNES was really what kicked off like Mario Kart and stuff like that. Had to work pretty hard to get 2 players in there, though, so might still be a little early, I guess, for this system. But NES definitely had like 100 fighting games that were 2 players. This one is just designed with single player in mind the whole way through. They don't want you to... It would be unbalanceable. Not being able to play the monsters sucks, though. That's definitely appealing. I might play American Gladiators again sometime and see why it sucks so bad in my eyes. It's hard for me to make that call. I do think Rex Ronin's better than this game, though. I find it hard to believe that Rex Ronin's not better than American Gladiators. That one seems like it's in a bad place. Doomsday Warrior. I think I'm good here. I think this is where I'm going to stop it. I think I'd rather play this. I think it's more fun than some of these other games. Mr. Dude, what are you doing with all those points on fun, by the way? I'm taking your star. Give me that. Yoink. Thank you for the subs. This seems about right. This game it's got more content, but it's literally broken, and you can soft lock, and you certainly will. I think I'm good there. I think I'd rather play this than any of these ones. Ugh. Yeah, that sounds about right. Thank you so much. We got that 2 bonus. I really appreciate it. Alright. That's my ranking for Ultraman. Because I have this complicated system where I'm not just giving them like where I think they belong on the list, but I'm also trying to like rate things about them. It's a little complicated, and I'm always making little adjustments moving things around.